Hi again, everyone. So today's lesson and signpost, the number 3 signpost, is called the aha moment. So think about what aha might mean to get a clue as to what this signpost is. So what is an aha moment? And you see that light bulb there on that clip art. So you can probably imagine what an aha moment is. Like an aha moment for me might be I'm in the middle of Target and I go, I left the stove on. Oh, it could be, right? An aha moment, something that comes to your mind, all right? So, an aha moment in text, and when we're noticing it as a signpost, is when you're reading and a character suddenly realizes or understands or finally figures something out. You might stop and ask yourself, how might this change things for the character? If the character figured out a problem, you probably, as the reader, as the audience, just learned what the conflict of the story is. And if the character understood a life lesson, well, guess what? You, as the reader and the audience, also just learned the theme, right? So when the character comes to realize something, you yourself are supposed to realize something, right? So it's that clue that the author is giving you as the reader to think, to stop, to pause. If the character understands something, that means it's time for you to reflect about that too. All right. So what is an aha moment? A main character realizes something new that has the potential to change the story. Lots of mysteries do this. Lots of horror movies do this. Okay. I love a good mystery. And the reason I love it is because that moment, the character figures something out. It's so entertaining for me. I'm like, oh my gosh, Jack just found out, right? And that is an entertainment for you because you like to see that reaction happen within the character. And so the clues that help us take notice of that is, then I knew, or these are things that the author will drop in the text. Suddenly I realized, oh, it became clear at that moment. It was from then on, right? So those are all aha moment clues. So take notice of those kind of sentence starters, all right? So remember, this is really important about the aha moment is that the aha moment that we're referring to in this signposting is not your aha moment. Okay, so there might be things that happen in your book that you as the reader are like, oh, shocked. But we don't want to notice how you are reacting, okay? That's fine. I hope that you have reactions like that when you're reading. The aha moment we're talking about is when the character realizes something. It's a really important differentiation because there's lots of time in text that you have a shocker moment, but it's really, the author does that to entertain you. What we want to notice for comprehension purposes is how the character has an aha moment because it's going to teach you something, all right? What does the character realize is what you should ask yourself, not what I realized, okay? That's what a good comprehension person, a good comprehender will do. I want you to find in these little clips we're going to watch called, in a minute, your teacher's going to stop and show you. I want you to think about where is the character realize something, okay? The character's aha moment. So the next, you're going to watch something called the chicken or the egg. We love this one because we end up using it all year long as an example for other things. So I want you to think about as you're watching the chicken and the egg, what did the character figure out, okay? Did we learn what the problem of the whole entire story was? And did we ultimately learn a life lesson through this story, the chicken or the egg? Okay.